Ay. Ay. Ay.
Okay, so here we are, the start of the journey. We're just out of the city limits. We are just heading off to Juliaca, where the processing plant of CECOVASA is, where all the coffee that we're using is processed. All the Tunki goes there, lots of other coffee goes there. It's a huge big storage facility, state-of-the-art stuff, and we'll be showing you that later on. The road ahead, we're still en route. We just got to pass over this mountain pass now. As you can see, we're gonna raise up to around 4,000 meters. A short little break, bag of crisps and some of the flavoured medicine from around here. This is the hoja de coca medicine. It is Thursday morning. We are on day number 2 of our journey into the Sandina Valley. We are now at a place called Baños Thermales. It's a place that's known for its hot spring water. Check the view, we're over 4,000 meters up. This place is like the moon. It's almost like we're on another planet. As you can see, the only thing that really moves around here so quick is the alpacas, which you'll see behind me. This road here is just basically gives you some idea of just how far the coffee's got to come. We're still miles away from Sandina Valley now, but this, especially when the road conditions get bad, when there's storms and torrential rains and floods, you can imagine just how difficult it is getting that coffee from down in the jungle, up over these slopes, over the Altiplano and back down and up the Pan American Highway, which gets to Lima, and then it gets exported back to Britain. So this just gives you some idea of just how far this coffee has actually got to come to get into your cup. So these are the slopes of the Andes. We've just peaked over 4,500 to 5,000 meters, and now we're dropping down into this green lush vegetation, and soon we will be in coffee country. This is the Sandina Valley. It doesn't get much better than this. Waterfalls, wildlife. San Pedro de Putinapunco. We're here, we're finally here at the end of the road. Here we are with Tibet and Mr. Paul Lubbock, and we are off up to the hills. And take a look around you, this place is beautiful. It's like a cloud forest. We're going up into the clouds. 74 years old, this guy, up and down these mountains. Now you can get a good view of Putinapunco. This is the last town before we hit the Bolivian border, so this is a place we've got to leave our 4x4 behind and take to the hills by foot. That's a long way down. Señor, ¿puedes decirnos cómo está el negocio? ¿Cuál será mejor así estamos comprando directamente de ustedes, de CECOVASA, y estamos fijando un precio?
Lo mejor es para nosotros ustedes compran con precio mejor. En primer lugar es nuestro sustento familiar, nos trae bien para nuestra salud, para nuestra educación, para nuestros hijos. De igual manera nosotros también estamos mejorando el café de calidad. Y más antes, claro, que no compraban así con su precio y casi no sustentaba, ¿no?, el costo, ¿no?, el café. Pero como está comprando con precio, y para nosotros está bien nomás.
Okay, so there you have it. We just stumbled across the Tunki bird. Now, if you take a look over there, you see the red-headed bird. It's the Tunki. This has to be one of the major factors for the fantastic coffee that's grown in this region. Pure, fresh, natural spring water. It's as organic as you get. And to maintain that organic standard, it's essential for clean drinking water. Delicious. Okay, so we're about 3 hours into our walk up. We are at approximately 1,400 meters high, and as you can see, this place is just stunning. Just found a little coffee cherry here, and it's saying some of the coffee plantations what are growing here probably occurred naturally from the little animal that eats the berries and passes them out. So, to think of the coffee's got to come down here in the little wheelbarrows. You can hardly imagine a picture of 69 kilos of coffee in the wheelbarrow. Okay, so that was one hell of a climb. We set off about 6 o'clock this morning. I think it's about 1 in the afternoon. It's quite a long way, but as you see, we've arrived.
These are Raul's coffee beans. Here with Raul. He's the two-time Peruvian champion in the national awards for his quality of coffee. And we're here in his chacra, his small holding.
Un saludo fraterno por la visita, a la visita Freeman, que hoy me está visitando a mi parcela 12. Mi nombre es Raúl Mamani Mamani. Tengo dos tipos de variedades de café. Son variedad Borbón y son esas variedades de Catura. Que nosotros producimos naturalmente nuestro producto de café, que es orgánico, abonos orgánicos, no utilizamos químicos por nada.
He's just told me out of that 1 1/4 hectare, he's only expecting to get 20 sacks of coffee out of his 1 1/4 hectare, and that's pergamino, that's with its shell, that's unprocessed. So you can imagine the hard work what goes into getting this coffee in. So we've just been discussing about how direct trade benefits people here, that they don't have to wait till the end of the year to find out what the world markets have fluctuated and what price they're going to get. Here, if we're making a direct trade, we're going to stick to that for the season, and that at least can guarantee Raul a guaranteed income for the season. So today we're going to go and visit another small holding that fortunately is in driving distance, as in we can get there by 2 wheels. So on 2 wheels we go.
Three and a half hours down the mountainside, probably about 50 years old, just to get 50 kilos down here. What a man. And if you want to know exactly where your coffee's coming from, this is the label. This is going to go down to the main processing plant. So for instance, if we want to know exactly where our coffee's coming from, that's the ticket that's going to tell us. Guys here can probably fill up a load of about 20 tons on the back of this truck. These guys are lifters. We're with Jaime, the management, and the management team of CECOVASA, and we're here just to take a look at where all our coffee is going to come and get processed and sacked and ready for export. And this is it. So put into the computer what spec we need, and it basically comes out here at the end product, making life a lot easier for these guys and for everyone concerned. This is our first shipment. Here it is. Full circle, we're back in England, in Bury St Edmunds, our first container. Tunki Mayo coffee.
Valeroso, sí señor vino.